you want to start off on?
We are live. Game 4 of the NPA Canada Ottawa session. We have undefeated Rothesay Netherwood taking on Edge School. I am F.A. Ashaka, joined by Elias Spate. Elias, it is a pleasure to be beside you right now.
This is a first for us, man.
First.
Let's make it the best one yet.
First of many.
Let's go. We got a good game coming up here, man. Edge looking to get a W, looking to break that streak of RNS. But RNS, man, the Riverhawks have looked so focused from the first time that we saw them out in Halifax a couple months ago. You got a couple core guys that are returning, and it's just been amazing to see the progress this season.
Led by senior Kellen Tynes, potential MVP, Defensive Player of the Year.
I would say so, man. That's a top candidate right now. There's no doubt about that. I mean, can you name another player right now who's been as consistent as Kellen?
Game to game, maybe Deshaun Downey.
Yep.
But Kellen, he's right at the top of that list.
Hey, that's a win for Nova Scotia regardless, no matter what way you slice it. If it's Deshaun or if it's Kellen. The Scotia boys are coming in.
We've had a lot of Nova Scotians come to the league and put up big performances in the league this year.
Yep.
It's a 3 to get it started by Mateo Zager.
That's Toronto to New Brunswick. Or Burlington to New Brunswick, I should say. And we saw Spoon Hunter get hot late in the last game. They let one slip. One that they were right in the fight for with CTA. Now we need to see Spoon Hunter stay offensively initiating, be aggressive, look to score.
I want to see if he can pick up right where he left off. Edge came out a little bit scared to shoot in that first half and started to pick it up at the end. They need a scoring presence aside from Phil Beal.
You're seeing a little bit better defense here. The zone closing out quicker.
Cigar again for a second three, but he misses that one. Spin move.
Oh,
up fake, but then is blocked by Alan Spoonhunter. It's a nice play by Jack Fifield, getting a hand on that pass. It's Kellen Tynes.
Sometimes I see, long ball here.
That is off. Amir Rahimzad, a name you kind of talked about.
I'm expecting to see much more out of Amir. I think Thao Beals lived up to the standard. Amir's coming back off an injury. There's no more excuses. It's time to see what this guy's made of.
Thao Beal there with the rebound and put back. Another rebound there by Amir Rahimzad.
Double dribble
right there. Siraj Gahir.
And you're going to notice that the length of Edge is going to be very disruptive for this RNS offense. They're not going to be able to get as much threes off as they normally would. You've noticed Mateo Zagar's been the guy to let off the 3 balls in this one. Kellen's had to force one from 4 feet out.
Exactly.
So look at the length here. 3 on top, 2 on the bottom. They're taking away a lot of angles.
No one under 6'5" for this Edge group right now on the court?
on the floor right now it's 6'5" plus.
There's Kellen with the drive. Tough layup, couldn't get to go, got his own rebound, puts it back up and is fouled.
How does he get his own rebound is the question.
The dog.
You said it, man.
Foul there on Amir Rahimzad. Xavier Spencer checking into the game.
There's a young buck who's been productive for Edge. And he's been earning himself a lot of minutes this season. Got RJ Jock on the bench waiting his turn, but Spencer, man, you could play him at multiple positions and he'll defend multiple positions as well.
I was just about to ask, is he a guard or a forward?
I look at him as a guard. I think his body needs a lot of fine tuning, and that's going to be something he focuses on in the off season. He's already trimmed a bunch, but I think he definitely has to be lighter for the guard position and just to be more agile.
Kellen misses the second. Raheem's out with another rebound. There's Spencer with the ball right now. Up to Gahir. Strong layup attempt, doesn't get it to go. Alamatu kicks it ahead to Kellen Tynes, dunks it! Kellen Tynes.
Two-hander, the signature gather in 2.
That RNS bench is live. They're locked in and ready to go.
And Matt Pinnell doing a really good job on Spoon as well. He's not giving him any space.
It's a tough call there. Tho Beal heading to the line here. Tho Beal, scorer.
Just
All 3 levels.
Straight up bucket, man. I mean, at 6'8" with that versatility, you know what's scary about it, F.A.? He's got another year to go. And I think this offseason is so critical for him. Could you imagine that this guy, so Nationals happens March 25th to the 28th. By the way, if you guys are watching right now and would like to attend, we'll be at Humber College in Toronto, North Campus, where all the teams will be flying in. Now, guess who else flies in? A big slew of college coaches who are going to come to see a guy like Tho Beal. Now, imagine between Nationals, you have the off season, and then you have next season. Imagine the coaches that attend at Nationals and see this physical stature of Tho Beal, and then he has an off season of intense weight training and comes back and just really looking the part to go with that skill.
And circuit plays. Chance for him to get better along the way as well.
For sure.
Alamutu picks out to Kellen Tynes. Back out to Caleb Suley, who's had a big session thus far.
Oh, yeah.
Good pass there, and finish underneath by Mateo Zagar.
And one thing that we're seeing from RNS that I think a lot of other teams lack, almost another steal there for Kellen Tynes. One thing that RNS does extremely well is they continue to look for the right shot. They don't settle for low percentage possessions. You noticed on that last play in the Mateo Zagar, a very unselfish team, have multiple bodies in double figures.
They do a good job cutting off the ball, drive and kick. We'll be right back. Timeout.
3 seasons. Almost 300 games.
Oh, Jacoby Neath!
Thousands of kilometers over 8 provinces.
He tried to send that one to Banff.
Making Canadian basketball history.
History has been made.
Nearly 100 alumni are now playing at the post-secondary level.
Rugby!
Some will see their dreams come true.
Need some juice.
And all of our former players will forever be part of the NPA family.
Oh, Kellen Tynes. Alan Spoon Hunters cooking up a show. Jordan Prasad putting the NPA on notice.
Now, new names will emerge.
Setting the NPA on fire.
With the same passion of those that came before them. And to them we say, next man up.
We are back, showing potential MVP Kellen Tynes.
I have not seen a player like Kellen Tynes, someone that plays, I mean, this is going to sound like a broken record. This dude plays 2 ways every year. Extremely consistent, leading the country in steals with 5 a game, and after this session, that average is going to go up in steals. And he's a top 2 scorer in the country.
His hand is always in the cookie jar.
Yeah,
But
man.
what's impressive is we see a lot of guys here using their hands to play defense. He moves his feet as well,
Yep.
as well as anyone I've seen at the guard spot.
Very calculative, very precise with how he angles the offensive man.
Edge having a difficult time inbounding the ball here. There's Kellen again with his hands on the ball.
And Sam Alamutu's length and verticality,
That
you
bothered
notice.
that shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And you notice that when a guy like Sam goes up to block, he stays so vertical, it makes it very tough for the ref to call a foul on him.
Matt Pennell for 3. That's off. Raheem Zad scores for that rebound. Raheem Zad lets it go. Xavier Spencer with the offensive rebound. Alan Spoonhunter drives. Tries to punch it over Alamutu, but he blocks that. It's Kellen Tynes. Strong finish there by Kellen Tynes. Asking for a foul. Pleading with the refs for a foul.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there he is.
There he is again. Really, I almost want to clap for him. I'm trying not to be biased here, but this guy really excites me. And any Division I coach who's watching right now, I know he holds an offer from Maine and Southern Illinois. Northeastern is heavily in the mix as well out in Boston. These are programs where he can come in, fit right away, play at a conference that suits him, and I think he's going to be ultra effective.
Our guy Jason Ramroot made a great point last night. He said he's one of the few guys you get excited to watch defensively.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. And how often do you get excited about a player's defense? That's rare.
Xavier Spencer with the ball. Spins back out to Alan Spoonhunter for three. A deep three. That is short.
Spoon's got to stay aggressive. He's got to look to score.
Xavier Spencer, spin move. Blocked, but a foul was called. Foul called there on Sam Alamutu. See RNS huddle up here. Kellen lead his guys.
And Sam Alamutu's got to be careful not to get into foul trouble here. They can't afford for a guy like him, to be sitting out a majority of the third due to foul trouble.
Edge presents a lot of challenges with their length on the boards. A bunch of guys crashing the glass.
For sure. Well, Rothesay a perfect 10-0. 10-0 season in the NPA on the line.
Undefeated. Would you say they're the favorite right now?
Honestly, man, I'm looking at TBA. I'm looking. I think TBA causes the most matchup mismatches. Like, they got 4, 5, 6 guys that could go double figures on any given night. You don't know where it's going to come from. But one thing I love about Rothesay is that they've been a proven product this year all the way through. So, I mean, they're definitely going to be. I look at them as a finalist.
Yes. We'll get a preview of that matchup. RNS does see TBA in this session.
Get a little preview.
That ball goes out of bounds. Goes back to Edge. About 4 minutes left in this first quarter. It's RJ Jock setting the screen. Phil Beal. Alan Spoonhunter. Phil Beal slips the screen. Lets a shot go. That shot is off. Jack Fifield. There's Caleb Sully with the ball. Back to Kellen Tynes. Kellen drives. Back to Fifield. Drives, throws it up. Gets the bounce to go.
Shot.
It's a tough shot by Jack Fifield.
By a tough kid. He's put his body on the line on several occasions, and that time he might have got some contact there.
Ball goes out of bounds there. Back to RNS. Early 7-point lead here for RNS. It's an interesting matchup here between Tyler Fiawi and Amir Rahimzad. Caleb Sully just let a deep one go. Could not get that to go. Sojka here. Expecting Rahimzad to cut to the basket. Goes out of bounds.
And it's been quick substitutions here for Edge. Adam Huffman is not having it from any of these guys.
Not wasting any time. If you're not coming correct,
you're coming off.
Love the pace of this game, though. There's Zagar in the post. It's a mismatch right there. Goaltending. Dylan Holstow. Timeout Edge. We'll be right back after this break.
Canadian National Invitational Tournament in July brings a team-focused evaluation platform. The CNIT brings 100+ top-tier clubs from around the world to compete for the national crown. Student athletes continue their journey to the next level as North Pole Hoops invites the network of prep and post-secondary programs to evaluate talent live and direct. Canadian National Invitational Tournament in July brings a team-focused evaluation platform. The CNIT brings 100+ top-tier clubs from around the world to compete for the national crown. Student athletes continue their journey to the next level as North Pole Hoops invites the network of prep and post-secondary programs to evaluate talent live and direct.
We are back. Coach Adam Huffman letting his guys know during the break, if you don't play defense, you don't play.
That's pretty fair. That is pretty fair.
Aaron
There's
Lloyd
a guy
getting
that plays
stripped.
D.
Kellen Tynes.
He got mauled on that possession.
Damian Gay is upset. Beal, the patented step back, doesn't get it to go though. Caleb Sully with the rebound. That ball goes off of Dylan Holst. It'll stay here with RNS. Damian Gay not happy with that last drive for Kellen Tynes.
And rightfully so.
No foul called there too. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. No good, but Raheem's out with a strong rebound down low. Foul called the other way though. That foul called on Jack Fifield. Straj Gahir heading to the line for two.
And Coach Damian Gay still letting the official hear about it, and I think that he has every right to. You know, for consistency's sake, you got to call them both on both sides. If you're going to call that one, then he definitely got mauled over there.
He said, when are you going to call it? When he gets injured? See Phil Beal huddling up his guys, giving instruction. It's good to see Amir stay on the court. I know he left after an injury yesterday. It's a big session for him.
I spoke to the team therapist, and everything seems fine with Amir. We should see the most out of him in this session here. Very contested shot there. That's a possession that Mateo could do without. That's something I want to see him pitch back out, because when two guys close up on you down there, there's going to be a man open. A quick swing and you got an open three, and that's what this team does.
I like Phil Beal holding his own ground there too. What he might lack in actual physical strength makes up in length. Rimzat sinks the first free throw. A minute 30 left to go in this first quarter. Rimzat sinks the second. It's Matt Pennell with the ball. Matt Pennell, another one of these role players, who's done a great job for RNS.
And then Sully in this session, outside of that possession, he's been tremendous as well.
Dobiel with a nice pass there.
And you can hear it to our left here, a furious bench from Edge.
Sully with a strong move there to the basket. Foul there on Lucas Peterson. Fiawi with the ball. Fifield off screen. Back to Matt Pennell. Hesitated for a second. Gets a down low to Fiawi. Clears room. That should be a goaltender.
Right back. Right back. Right back. Off right side of the table. Thank you. Right by the table. Thank you. Another 4.
Damien Gay leaving the coach's box. That was a great move there by Tyler Fiawi. Clearing room, going up strong.
I'm eager to see what Fiawi looks like next season. He's got just a taste of it, a dose of what the NPA is like. And now he knows the type of competition he's going to be going up against. We'll see how well he prepares in the offseason.
His progression from the start of the season till now has been amazing.
Yeah, in just a few months.
3 there by Dylan Holst. So open corner 3 there for Fifield is off. They'll be able to rebound as he pushes. Back to Suraj Gahir. Back to Dylan Holst. Lucas Peterson. Short.
Good closeout. Sully.
Dobio goes back up. No foul call. There's Matt Pennell. Throws it back out to no one. 1 second left. Ooh. Peterson just off on the layup attempt. It's been a great first quarter here. We'll be right back after this break.
Junior MPH Showcase Circuit. This level caters to elementary school student athletes in graduation to the high school tier. As a camper, you will have the opportunity to enter the NPH national rankings, where player profiles are created acting as an online resume. This database is directly connected to a network of over 150 prep and post-secondary programs. By attending our camps, you will maximize on scholarship opportunities, perform in front of national scouts, and get a chance to learn from elite NBA skill trainer David Tyndale. Entering the showcase environment provides every camper an opportunity to measure their talent against elite prospects within the region. Top performers raise their stock and begin their recruitment process with exposure opportunities through national rankings, player mixtapes, and connecting families directly to college and university coaches. Regardless of age, gender, or talent level, developing professionalism and positive habits are vital for the success of all campers in life and in basketball. The blueprint tackles academic eligibility, self-reflection, assessment, goal setting, and brand management. All aspects necessary to become a professional.
We are back, started the second quarter. RNS currently holding a 4-point lead.
And Edge got at them in transition to end that quarter.
They started to pick up their energy.
And you heard it from the bench. They were super amped about guys playing defense, man. Everybody wants to see, like, if you're on the bench and you're having to watch guys be lazy on the floor, you just want to pull them off. It's just unacceptable. And defensive end is basically just energy. It's how much you're willing to give.
And we can see they've definitely picked up their energy since that timeout. Guys closing out. It was an awkward looking jumper from Philby. I'm not sure what he wanted to do. Matt Pennell pulls up for 3. Boom! Swishes it. Matt Pennell.
No hesitation.
Suraj Gahir with a little hesitation. And the layup. Sweet move there by Suraj Gahir.
And with Kellen Tynes taking a breather, you got Pennell at the PG.
Matt Pennell again. That shot is off.
Yeah, it looked off as soon as he pulled. He pulled more from the stomach. That's not his real form, but he had to get it off quick.
Dylan Holst. Dobio lets it go. Shot is off. It's good box out and rebound there by Mateo Zagar. Sam Alamutu. Strong move there by Sam Alamutu. Doesn't finish. Daniel Felipe down low. Gets hacked.
Lucas!
Daniel Caripe seeing some minutes early on.
Yeah, that's not something that Coach Damien usually gets into. He usually waits until they got a pretty comfortable lead, but I guess Caripe's been earning his keep. When he makes another one, and he'll do some more.
Alan Spoonhunter just checked back into the game. What are we looking at with Spoonhunter? Is he a youth sports guy?
I mean, it's tough to tell. There's a lot of coaches that have watched him and thought of him as a Division I caliber guy just because of how well he can get his own shot. He could pass it. He's got great size for position. I think ultimately he's suited at that high major youth sports level, which is equivalent to Division I. So I mean, if the right guy sees him the right time, he could end up picking something up. As of right now, it's all youth sports attention.
Amir Rahimzad attacking the rim. We love to see that.
I want to see more of it. I'm not excited by that. That does not excite me whatsoever. That's something I want to see from him on a very consistent basis. I remember 2 years ago against Deshaun Henry, he had an incredible game, and it was all plays like that.
Look at him staying with Sam Alamutu right there on the defensive end.
Good. Hopefully this gets him into it.
There's Amir on the wing. It's a tough take there by Gahir. Edge has not been shy. Backdoor to Sam Alamutu. Great find there by Kellen Tynes. And there he is, that man, Caleb Sully. Strong move there by Caleb Sully. He has been balling.
Oh my goodness, yes. Pretty much the whole East Coast, every university in the East Coast wants a piece of Sully.
Rahimzad.
I'm okay with that shot.
Let it fly, let it go.
They got to get him more involved in their offense.
Kellen Tynes, he lets it go. Lets everyone know. Big shot there. RNS is fired up. Timeout, Edge. We'll be right back after this break.
Who will be crowned national champion?
Canadian National Invitational Tournament in July brings a team-focused evaluation platform. The CNIT brings 100-plus top-tier clubs from around the world to compete for the national crown. Student athletes continue their journey to the next level as North Pole Hoops invites the network of prep and post-secondary programs to evaluate talent live and direct.
And we are back. At least one thing I loved when that timeout was called was how fired up that RNS bench was. Clapping hands with everyone, making sure they knew they showed up for their guys.
Effie, that's something we do not see from every team. And that's a part of the equation in RNS's success. It's how well and how hard they fight for each other. On a team like RNS, you're 10-0 for a reason. You're 10-0 because you celebrate your teammates' small victories. You don't see that from every other squad. There's other guys on other teams that get you could see it in their body language. They get a little bit of jealous when their guys get a little bit of extra attention. I look at that as a huge plus.
RNS has not lacked any of that this
No, sir.
Amir's off with the first free throw.
It's weird because his shooting mechanics are really crisp, and if the rotation's there, everything's there. Just got to lock in a little bit more.
Repetition.
That's all it is. There you go. Nothing but
Second
net.
one is pure. There's Fifield checking back in. Tails the guard, just loses it out of bounds. It's tough.
I've seen him do that a couple of times in different games. That's going to be an area of his game he needs to focus on this summer. We're going to be sitting down and talking about that specifically. Just put up reps from 3 and really improve your handle so they can start looking at you as a full-time combo guard.
The best teams are watching video.
Yep.
Scouting report will be out.
Wow.
Caleb Sully. And 1.
I am loving me some Caleb Sully.
He is hooping.
And I love the fact he doesn't celebrate. Act like you've been there, you know what I mean? Like he comes correct.
Love it. Because we know the names. We know Kellen Tynes. We know Sam Alamutu. We know Mateo Zagar. Just transferred over. Caleb Sully.
It's time to get to know Caleb Sully. The whole East Coast does. World, wake up. That is a bona fide baller.
See Luth Koulibaly walking the sidelines. A CTA versus TBA coming up next after this game. Another great game. RNS opening up a 10-point lead here.
Mateo Zagar locking up here defensively on Thao Beal.
He has not been able to get to his spots on the court so far this game.
That is a tough finish for Xavier Spencer,
Very
class
tough
of
finish.
2022.
He's a gem.
He could be a 2023 as well. That's what makes him scary.
He was seeing minutes last year on that team that went pretty far at Nationals. Just losing in the finals.
Yep. I think now that these guys are more experienced and they've seen what it looks like at Nationals, this will be a squad that, you know, comes correct during that time. They know what's on the line.
No doubt about
A lot of these guys are seniors too.
Rutger here steps back. Shot is no good. Shots off there by Spoon Hunter. Foul there on Spoon Hunter.
Yep, away from the ball.
See if Edge can come back, respond to that punch RNS threw earlier. Tongue kicks it back out. Sully.
Great use of the pump fake there, just mishandled it afterwards.
Let's get here with the ball. Crosses over. Swing to Phil Beal. It's a bad pass there. Kellen slows it down. RJ Jock to the source hill. Tails the guard, lets it go. That shot is way off.
That's not his shot. That's not something that he's put enough time practicing, and they got to be careful with their shot selection. Just like yesterday, you saw CTA get up 22 points on Edge, and Edge came back and made it a game. That could happen here, so those possessions are critical.
Are valuable. You cannot throw away possessions. Very important, especially in games like these.
Yep, and not in this league.
No.
It's too competitive here. The top 6 teams, anyone can get it.
Another strip. It's Fifield.
And we almost got some of that action.
Yes, we did. It's Kellen Tynes with it. Layup plus the foul. Kellen Tynes. Count it.
That dude's a bad man.
He is amped and ready to go for this one. Free throws. There's been an area of concern league-wide, it is free throws.
Yep. And you can see who spends time on it and who doesn't.
Yep. Fiawi down low. Gets swatted away though by Thobio.
A very weak take there by Fiawi, just kind of dashed it up, and he's gonna learn.
Spencer clearing room, going up strong. Look at the fight there, I like it.
Fiawi's starting to pick up from his teammates. He's starting to see what it's about and what kind of energy he's got to give. I like where he's headed.
There's dogs on that court, and it starts with Kellen.
Yep.
And it's rubbed off. Tails the guard. Just got that handle. That handle.
Serge, who do you have?
Looks like Damien Gage is just going to let him play through it, though. About 3:50 left to go in this half. RNS still up 10. Been a low-scoring affair, but a lot of action.
I think the defensive end has been really solid from both squads. And
No,
Whoa!
Beal! Throw it down, sir.
We got some posters in this event.
Okay. Lucas Peterson with the steal. Ooh, and a foul was called on Caleb Sully, who is in disbelief at that call right now. Just walked away.
And the reason why the official, well, the reason why the coach is upset at that official is because it's the baseline referee that would make that call if there was a foul there. He had no angle at it from behind.
I think most teams are still dealing with the way refs are calling the games right now. Getting used to what these officials offer. Sam Alamutu checking back into the game for Mateo Zagar. There's Fiawi with the mismatch. And he's fouled. That's what you want to see. You've got the mismatch underneath, you take it to him. See Huff there with the quick sub to get Amir Rahimzad back in there, size for size. That jumper doesn't look too bad on Fiawi.
No, I mean, he's a natural athlete. Like everything that he does is very natural. The way that he runs, the way that he shoots, he definitely has that gene. The rest of it is all mental, man. It's just a matter of getting accustomed to the competition, learning to play with that fierce competitiveness, that RNS fierce competitiveness, and he's going to pick it up. Definitely high potential here with Fiawi.
I'm shocked at the jump he's taken this season. And playing competitively just for like what, 1 year? Sam Alamutu.
Get that out of here. Alamutu blocks shots as if he's a center.
He's caught a couple guys at the rim.
What makes him so valuable as a defender is he can stay completely vertical without making any contact with the defender and actually avoid it altogether.
Stowe, the jumper.
Good closeout. Still gets it to
Still
go.
hits it.
Tough shot.
Matt Pennell lets it fly. A short, Alamutu offensive rebound, puts it back in.
How does that happen? You have two edge defenders there. How does he
boxing out.
clean up? Oh my goodness. You got to be livid if you're Adam Huffman right now. Tough take.
Tough take
Good
by
finish. Let's stay aggressive, Amir.
Stay aggressive. There's Kellen, wide open. It's a cut back door. And the layup. That two-man game's been working. Amir Rahimzad. He's letting it go. Empty that clip.
And you got to keep feeding him, man. Keep feeding him. This guy could get buckets.
Man, you're up. He doesn't want it. Search.
Samuel Amutsu operating.
Shot.
Fiari letting it go. That's short. I'm not sure that's in his bag as of yet. Suraj here. The spin to the left hand. Edge making a little run right now. Timeout RNS. We'll be right back after this break.
It has to be beat down into your head. You have to be challenged repetitively. You have to set a trend for the next guys that are coming up. Don't be asked to go harder. Give your hardest before you are asked.
In the fall, rep tryouts set the stage, but not everyone makes the cut. Those who show well are awarded an opportunity and a chance to represent, but nothing else for now. The work is just beginning. Playing time is fought for, rep by rep, and practice after practice.
Canadian National Invitational Tournament in July brings a team-focused evaluation platform. The CNIT brings 100-plus top-tier clubs from around the world.
And we are back. As you can see, Amir Rahimzad coming off 2 straight possessions with buckets. That's what we want to see from him.
And you got to keep him engaged if you're edge school. This is a guy 6'8", 225, as we mentioned before. And, I mean, there's not a lot of players built like him physically. Let him enforce his will and his dominance on his guys.
Look at his stature. He can move his feet. He can step out, operate on the block. Like, what's there not to like?
A really nice move there by Mateo Zagar on the step through after coming to a jump stop.
What a nice pass. And a finish underneath by Amir Rahimzad. Gahir's gotten the message. Feed Amir Rahimzad.
There
right
you
now.
go.
And it's still throw, Beal, cock back, dunk. We love it.
Let's go. 42-40 here, just
Matt Pennell, mid-range jumper, no good. We got 40 seconds left in this half. Edge just fired up. Serge Gahir. No call there. Matt Pennell, Caleb Suley, mid-range pull-up. That's good. 16 seconds left to go in this half.
the shot clock is turned off. Last possession here.
See if we can get a good look here. Pull-up 3. That is off. Kellen Tynes with the rebound. See if we can get a shot up. Puts it up. That is no good. We've got a good one here. You do not want to leave us. We'll be right back after this break.
The North Pole Hoops Blueprint is a multi-layered system for Canadian basketball talent to maximize their potential from grade 5 all the way to the NBA. NPH works in partnership with the community, including the national and provincial governing bodies, as well as club programs to maximize scholarship opportunities. The NPH Showcase Circuit is your opportunity to learn the blueprint while joining the NPH family. Starting with our foundation, that is the Junior NPH Showcase Circuit. This level caters to elementary school student athletes in graduation to the high school tier. As a camper, you will have the opportunity to enter the NPH national rankings, where player profiles are created acting as an online resume. This database is directly connected to a network of over 150 prep and post-secondary programs. By attending our camps, you will maximize on scholarship opportunities, perform in front of national scouts, and get a chance to learn from elite NBA skill trainer David Tyndale. Entering the showcase environment provides every camper an opportunity to measure their talent against elite prospects within the region. Top performers raise their stock and begin their recruitment process with exposure opportunities through national rankings, player mixtapes, and connecting families directly to college and university coaches. Regardless of age, gender, or talent level, developing professionalism and positive habits are vital for the success of all campers in life and in basketball. The blueprint tackles academic eligibility, self-reflection, assessment, goal setting, and brand management, all aspects necessary to become a professional on and off the court. The NPH Showcase Circuit takes place from April to December in a player-focused environment, while the Canadian National Invitational Tournament in July brings a team-focused evaluation platform. The CNIT brings 100-plus top-tier clubs from around the world to compete for the national crown. Student athletes continue their journey to the next level as North Pole Hoops invites the network of prep and post-secondary programs to evaluate talent live and direct. As the summer comes to a close, high school season remains a lasting component to a student athlete's pathway. Players who thrive in high school are recruited by prep programs to continue pursuing the next level in a competitive environment. At this stage, North Pole Hoops has identified Canada's top prospects from coast to coast, placing them at programs within the National Preparatory Association. Founded in 2016, this league is quickly emerging as a global destination for the world's elite basketball prospects. Utilizing the exposure arm of North Pole Hoops, comprised of digital marketing, live broadcast, and scouting, NPH acts as a media and marketing partner for the NPA to maximize exposure for our student athletes, helping them gain scholarship opportunities, our ultimate measure of success. Climb the ladder to the next level by joining the North Pole Hoops family and enter the blueprint.
Who will be crowned national champion?
And Jacoby's going to try to measure this one up, looking for a made-to-measure suit.
Fourth quarter of action is brought to you by Indochino, where right now, using promo code HOOPS, you can get a custom-made, made-to-measure suit that a number of our coaches get fitted up. 10 showrooms across Canada, 6 of them where we have teams in the NPA, match made in heaven, Indochino and the NPA.
Indochino, the national sponsor of the NPA. We are excited to have you as a sponsor. We're excited for what you're doing. and what your brand brings to our league. The prestige of your brand, the prestige of our league from coast to coast.
The guys at Indochino were amazing when I got fitted. I can't thank you guys enough.
Indochino making me look good. That's all I gotta say. It's not always an easy task. Very grateful that you guys are taking care of me and having me look a little bit better.
I really thank you for putting the time in and believing in what we're doing with the young men and just, again, establishing ourselves in not only the basketball community, but the community that we live in.
Thank you, Indochino.
He has this like ferociousness to his game, this wanting to take the opponent's heart out. That, you know, it sounds really vulgar, but that's what it is. Like, that's what the elite guys, they compete in that sense. And I think that's what Addison has. It's that killer instinct that sets him apart.
My name's Addy Patterson, the #1 player in the country. Ever since I was a little kid, I was always putting work in. I always had a goal, I always had a dream. Spending countless hours in the gym. If I couldn't get in the gym, I was outside hooping on the outside courts, doing whatever I could just to make it out and make a better way for my family and my loved ones. You know, as I grow and play basketball more and more, start to have more and more workouts throughout the days, 2-a-days, 3-a-days. It's getting more important to take care of my body. I've really gotten better at the recovery part of basketball and getting proper rest and you know, really the off-the-court stuff that prepares me when it's time to go train or play that game. I'm taking care of my body and making sure I'm well prepared. You know, I've been really just trying to get in the gym with guys that are at that next level, NBA players, D1, high major athletes, really just trying to prepare myself and push myself and not be comfortable.
My name's Roderick Patterson. I'm Addison's father.
My name is Jackie Patterson, and I'm Addison's mom. Addison, ever since he was a baby, he's always been a super sweet, calm, kind soul, and he's still the same way now.
When he first started playing basketball, I mean, he was determined even from dribbling to be a perfectionist.
He's just always been really competitive and sets huge goals. I knew he was going to be something really special.
Whether it was raining outside, snowing, morning, night, he was always outside. Always training.
My name is Leah Patterson, and I'm Addie's little sister.
I'm Elijah Patterson, and I'm Addie's little brother. He's amazing. He helps us out with a lot of stuff, even when he's not home, because he's like at school a lot in America. Like, we still call each other, and we're still in touch. Like, he's a really good older brother. I think he's gonna make it really far.
I think he's gonna do really good too, and I think he's gonna reach to go into a higher level and go into the NBA.
Hi, my name is Adrian. I work here at Big House Cuts. I've been Addie's barber for a few years now. From we knew him, he was about 11. He was quiet, always quiet, didn't say much. The only time I've ever seen him show like much emotion is when I see videos of him playing basketball.
What separates Addison Patterson?
We are back for the second half of this great matchup we have going on. Doing a bunch of highlight plays.
These are some of the plays that have been chopped up here.
An aggressive dunk by Thovio. RNS leads 44-43. Clementines bring the ball up the court. Takes a jumper, misses it.
I love his score first mentality. Although he's a point guard, he's always looking to score. And I think all players on the floor should. Nobody should be thinking pass first. The whole point is to go get a bucket on the other end. So think every player that catches the ball should be thinking score first.
Sam Alamutu. The jumper that doesn't go.
This is a matchup you can operate one-on-one with.
Amir's calling for the ball. Oscar here for three. The shot's off.
I don't like that that's the one that they settle for. 4 guys on the perimeter, 5 guys on the perimeter for Edge in the black.
I think they got to get a touch to Amir down low.
100%.
Get him warm, get him ready to go.
And they didn't give it to him at the three-point line on top, but if he shows up free throw line extended, I think he's got a better look.
They're still attacking the glass after the miss. Heads to the line. Foul there on Clementines. Kellen with a great first half. Very aggressive on both ends. A bunch of steals like always. Second free throw short. Mateo Zagar with the rebound. Jack Fifield. It's Matt Pennell. Spin. Throws it up and it's in.
Sweet move by Pennell.
First points of the second half. There's still Beal attacking. That's off. Mateo with the rebound. Up to Jack Fifield.
And Fifield a little stunned by the length there. Ends up dashing it up.
As we said, they do not start anyone under 6'5" with this unit. Very long, very active.
Good look
There's
by
Sam Alamutu
here.
challenging again. Altered that shot. Alamutu, jumper. It's clean.
Bang, bang. Sam Alamutu.
Never get that much emotion out of Sam.
No,
He's
man.
a killer.
And I like that about him. He's very even keeled. Never up, never down. Just right in the middle. Keeps a stone cold look.
Spoon on her. That shot is short. Edge coming out flat again to start out a half.
A lot of Edge's possessions, I think, to start this half have been at the end of the clock, end of the shot clock, and they're taking tough possessions. They're settling.
You got to get into your offense, man. It can't be 10 seconds and you're still on the perimeter. No movement, no nothing. Matt Pennell. He is not shy about letting that fly.
It's back up to a 9-point lead here for RNS, 3 minutes into the half. See, like right now, you got 5 Edge players circling the perimeter.
Like who's going to the
against
middle
the
of that
zone.
defense? There you go. Amir Rahim's side. Spins but is stripped. You hear? Throws up a wild 3-point shot off the rim. Dobie tries to tip it in, does not go. Rebound falls out to Matt Pennell.
And let's keep the count coming here. That's 3 straight possessions now, end of the shot clock. Very low percentage shot. When Amir Rahimzad got into the high post there for the entry, it forced the zone to collapse on him for a second.
Good cut there by Tho Beal. Finishes with the left hand. Valentine's spins. Sam Alamutu pull-up jumper. Shots off. Spoon with the rebound. Spooner just loses the ball. Valentine's on the break.
Really
Shots
good
almost
job there.
pinned by Beal, but he gets it to go.
And the awareness is something that's impressive for Valentine's. He knew defenders were trailing him down, and he used the rim as protection on the reverse.
Beal, hesitation.
Couple substitutions coming in here.
Caleb
on
Burkett
both
checking
ends.
into the game for Amir Rahimzad.
A Sully sighting. He's back.
Matt Pennell. Cheese! Salute, young man.
I love this kid.
It's a bad passer by Spoon Hunter. Kellen Tynes with the steal. Find the hot hand. Moves travel. That's a good
That's the right call. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of them are not used to putting the ball down first before taking that next step. It's usually in stride. If it's simultaneous, the refs won't catch you on it and they won't call it.
Got Rahimzad and Xavier Spencer checking into the game right now.
Front court seat here with my man F.A. First game calling it together.
It's been a great game. Rahimzad does not get that to fall.
And Rahimzad fading away from the contact. With that size, man, you want to see him go up strong and stay vertical. If you get some contact,
bigger than everyone on the court. Huff is not happy. 5:12 left to go in the third. We've got a timeout. Stay with us.
The National Preparatory Association started 4 years ago, born by the desire of basketball coaches, many of which were outside of Southern Ontario, to provide a different option than traditional high school competition for elite-level basketball talent. The goal was simple: create a platform for Canadian student athletes to give them the best opportunity to earn scholarships for post-secondary education through the game of basketball. Since then, the MPA has grown to provide the best basketball exposure available at the high school level anywhere in the world. We do live streaming 90% of the league's nearly 100 games on our North Pole Hoops YouTube channel, ensuring high-level competition in front of post-secondary coaches.
Elias, there is our beautiful national championship trophy and our gold-plated championship belt.
This is WrestleMania. This is where it goes down, man. The champion will walk away with the NPA Nationals Championship trophy and belt. RNS right now, perfect 10-0 record, trying to take it to 11 over a depthy, if you will,
One of the teams vying for that belt, led by that guy right there with another steal, Kellen Tynes. Good challenge there by Rahimzad. I'm sure Edge is as frustrated as you may be with that call. Kellen sinks the first.
You got to reward the defender for coming up help side like that. I guess ball doesn't lie.
Sinks the second. RNS has opened up a 14-point lead. They've thrown the first punch here in the second half. It's Lucas Peterson. Reverse layup does not go.
Had the finish on the left.
Doing too much. Shalamutu slows it down, but loses it. Kahir picks it up. Xavier Spencer trying to control the ball. Throws it away. Xavier Spencer checking out. Energy seemed to dropped off just a little bit.
Yeah, Edge needs to respond here. You know RNS is going to come back. Those Riverhawks are going to scratch, claw, grab, do whatever they got to do to get a edge on you.
Till Zagar spins, throws up a shot, no good.
Gahir's been solid for edge prep in this game.
Looking for a foul call. It's Kellen. Spooner thought he got it clean, but a foul was called.
Hey, can we get you underneath the hoop so you can call a foul down here? The one ref who only blows his whistle. Let's get the one who blows his whistle down here.
Huff is having a little conversation with the refs.
I mean, you can talk about the officiating all you want. The matter of the fact is RNS is dominating. They're dominating you. Let's just talk about that, please.
They're
tired of all the excuses.
Edge is not playing hard.
That's it.
Yeah. They're just not playing hard. That same energy they came out to end the first half, where has it been? Another bad shot.
Look at the third quarter. Just rewind on the third quarter and
Caleb
all the...
Sully slams it home. Looks back at Amir Rahimzad. Kellen walks him away. Just an issue warning.
And thankfully, that's just a warning. This is about to be a 20-point game, FA.
RNS is taking it to him right now. They're taking it to him right now.
They're taking it to everybody. They're about to be 11-1, 11-0. Excuse me.
Look at that. Matt Pennell just got all into Thobeel right there. Kellen Tynes. Jumper's good. Timeout is finally called by Adam Huffman. We'll be right back after this.
The NPA started the season on Canada's East Coast in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Big time shot, Jordan. No.
Our next stop was Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Oh, stick back jams.
Then we started 2020 in Calgary, Alberta.
Up top. Oh, two-handed alley-oop slam.
Before landing with a bang in Montreal, Quebec. 20,000 kilometers later, our sights are now set on Ottawa, Ontario, where all 12 NPA teams battle for playoff position. The path to NPA Nationals go through our nation's capital. Time is almost up to find out who is the next man up. The NPA started the season on Canada's East Coast in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Big time shot, Jordan. No.
Our next stop was Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Oh, stick back jams.
Then we started 2020 in Calgary, Alberta.
Up top. Oh, two-handed alley-oop slam.
Before landing with a bang in Montreal, Quebec. 20,000 kilometers later,
we're back with Lucas Peterson. Does not get that short jumper to fall. Colin Tynes with the rebound. At least there's been a lot of talk about foul calls both ways, but
I'm not going to have that conversation.
Plain and simple right now, RNS is just beating.
That's what it is. That's all it is.
They're beating Edge.
That's all it is.
In every facet of the game right now, they're just beating Edge.
Yes, sir. They're out rebounding, out defending, out shooting, out hustling. What more do you want? How can you give yourself a chance to win a game?
Strong move there by Serge Gahir. Plus the foul. Edge is a very talented group, but this is why we're not sure. Are they that team to win? Kellen with the hezzy. Caleb Sully lets it go. Rebound there by Serge. Kellen thought he got right to the spot for Serge to make his move, but a foul was called. Cullen takes a seat. See if Edge can get a few points up on the board and a few stops before the end of this quarter.
A very deserved break for Tynes. That guy works hard on D, man.
Exhaust the tank, or empty the tank, as you would say.
Pennell in the absence of Kellen Tynes as he takes his breather, running PG here.
There's a jumper by Pennell. Is off. He's done a great job today. There's been no drop off.
Yep. And that's the case with a lot of the RNS guys. This is going to sound like a very highly favored RNS live stream, and they've given us a lot to talk about. Every single one of their guys has stepped up.
Compete. Doesn't matter who's on the court.
And you see every single time Amir touches the ball, something good happens here. He initiates offense. When he's being aggressive, it opens up opportunities for everybody else.
But they go away from him way too much.
I can't believe that the team doesn't see that. They don't see what the type of piece and how valuable he is.
So who's got to be that guy on the team?
That's got to be Spoon, and Spoon's got to be equally as aggressive. You've seen it from Gahir today. Siraj Gahir has been the aggressor. Under a minute to go here. It's a 15-point game in favor of RNS. The Riverhawks clawing into this one.
I think the difference on this Edge team as opposed to last year is who is the leader on this team right now? We knew Fofo was the guy.
Question mark on that one. From a vocal standpoint, like I don't think that there's a character on the team that has that kind of spunk and respectability. You talk about Fofo, that guy was a workhorse. Good follow-up. Third chance opportunity here for Edge.
Dobiel steps back. Jumper's good. That step back jumper. $20 seconds. 8 on the clock. See if Matt Pennell can get a look here. See if Spoon can get a good look here. Just a wild pass that Matt Pennell deflects. 1.1 left here in the third. Dobiel throws it up. The shot is off. RNS leads 67-52 heading into the fourth quarter. You have more NPA action on the way.
Indochino to me is a million guys getting a million suits, and each one is different. I think the value is the quality is undeniable in terms of the suit that you'll get, and the fabric and style selection is second to none.
I think when someone puts on a suit, they take on almost a different personality, and they feel comfortable in their skin and who they are, and they feel good. Doesn't matter where you're going, what event you're going to, but everyone feels good in a suit.
I think a lot of what we do is kind of going against the grain, so to speak. Bespoke, made to measure, custom was traditionally only in store. We were the first to bring it online, and as we went through that journey, we really felt that in order to connect with the consumer, we needed to give them true options, really provide a service and an engaging experience that customers would enjoy and remember.
Indochino is a custom-made experience, but with off-the-rack prices. You are in control. So you come on in, you choose what sort of material you're pursuing, choose what sort of prints or patterns you really want to try out overall. From there, you pick out what kind of customizations you want to bestow upon these lovely garments, measure you up, and you get to express what you want, tighter, looser, longer, shorter, so everything sits on you as you want. We do everything all in one for you.
We give a 100% made-to-measure product. So it's very sort of individual and very personalized. It's for them. It's their suit.
Seeing them in their final suit just kind of makes it worth it at the end of it, because you spent time.
We are back at the start of the fourth quarter. RNS holding a 15-point lead over Edge. This first 5 minutes is gonna tell you a lot about Edge right now.
Well, it's also gonna dictate who, going into nationals, who's the real deal and who's all show. The real deal so far this season has been RNS.
Stoville. Left-hand lip is no good. Here brings it back out. Here throws it up. It's no good. Alamutu with the rebound.
Way to read it. That's good defense by Spoon Hunter. He read that play. He knew the wraparound was coming. That's what tells you he's been watching some film. That is Alamutu's move in transition.
Sam Alamutu ahead of steam is a scary sight.
Yes, sir. You never know when he's going to explode at you or the rim.
Seen him throw some vicious dunks down this season. Xavier Spencer with the steal. The Spoon Hunter. See if you can pack this one.
And the chase down. Fiawi, I can appreciate the chase down.
Appreciate it. Let's see if
tried
to any energy.
You know what I'm talking about. You know the LeBron block.
Yes, I do.
And Fiawi's looking for a matchup here. He thinks he has Xavier.
Matt Pennell. That one is no good.
That is not like Pennell.
No. He's feeling good about himself. I would too. Types of shots he's hit. Alan Spoon Hunter. It's a good look, but air ball. Taylor Guard with the rebound. There's Matt Pennell with the ball. Shots off by Jack Fifield, but Sam Alamutu gets the offensive rebound.
And Fifield's been quiet in this one. We haven't seen a lot out of him. His minutes have been adjusted. And I think that's a matchup situation. He doesn't really match up well against Edge.
It's great when you have guys like Matt Pennell who can just step in and nail a bunch of threes. It's a foul there on the Spoon Hunter drive. Aaron Lloyd checking into the game for the first time. Still in Holst. Ben Gilbert. Good pass underneath. Though Beal tried to dunk over Tyler Fiawi just now. Though Beal has thrown down some vicious dunks this year too.
He's the cockback master. Like once he swings his arm all the way back there, winding it up, you better get out of the way.
Had an absolutely disgusting one-handed dunk in the first half. It's the second free throw. 11-point game here with just about 8 minutes to go. There is some energy on the Edge side right now. The bench standing up.
I mean, it's still within reach. That's 11 points.
Well within reach. Timeout RNS. Let's see if Edge could cut into this lead a little bit. We'll be right back.
North America, providing game-by-game statistics on every player in the league on our industry-leading website, npacanada.com. Creating individual profiles for all of the league's players on Canada's top college recruitment site, northpolehoops.com, while sharing it all through the social media reach of NPH's multiple platforms. By doing all of this at the highest level, we believe that we can keep the majority of Canada's basketball talent here on home soil, and ideally in their own city or province.
Last 2 years I played at prep schools in the US, and I'm just really happy to be back in Canada and to have this opportunity to play in the NPA. It really means everything to help push Canadian basketball forward.
I love the NPA because it's given me an opportunity to showcase my skills and talents in front of many coaches across the country.
Team from New Brunswick.
8 minutes left. 11-point game here. Edge with the ball. Can make it.
And into the hands of Tho Beal to start things off. Tho has been terrific all the way through. One of the more skilled players on the floor right now just because of how dynamic he is offensively.
See Edge making a single-digit game right now. Aaron Lloyd for three. That is off. A good save there by Xavier Spencer, but into the hands of Jack Fifield.
And if Aaron Lloyd wants to stay on the floor, he's got to get a better look than that.
It's Fiawi. Sam Alamutu.
Great look to the
at
corner.
At the Fifield. Still no good. Still Beal. The spin move. Puts it up. Shots off. Gets his own miss. Down low to Xavier Spencer. Back out to Aaron Lloyd. It's Dylan Holst for three. That's off. Aaron Lloyd gets it, but loses it out of bounds. Huff is still sticking with this guy.
Two holds on that one. Pedal sneaks through. There's my guy. There's my guy, Souley. Souley. Souffle.
Souffle?
Trying to come up with a nickname for him.
There's more than enough time to get one. Coming with the in and out. Puts it up, and it's good. Kellen Tynes looking to close out this one. There's Xavier Spencer down low. There's that guy, Kellen Tynes.
He never seems to amaze, man. He's always in the passing lanes. Looking to isolate this time.
Matt Pennell, just off.
I think the last three shots for Pennell have been a little off the mark, and mainly because of where they're coming from.
Steps in for a three. Back of the rim.
He's got a little bit of cold.
Yes, he has. Sam Alamutu. It's a push there by Xavier Spencer. As you can see, Gahir, Spoonhunter, and RJ Jock checking into the game. So is Lucas Peterson, but no Amir Rahimzad.
And you saw Rahimzad in spurts had some moments of you know, brilliance.
Their best stretch came with him on the court, getting touches. There's that guy, Kellen Tynes. Sounds like a broken record right now.
Yeah, man. What more can we say?
Spoon under. Again, Alamutu just contesting cleanly. Hands straight up.
Just creating a difficult shot. He doesn't have to come up with a block, doesn't have to come up with a steal. A good enough contest to create a high level of difficulty on that shot for Spoon.
Shuli. Tynes. Pull-up jumper. My goodness, Kellen Tynes shaking his head.
Hit him with the wop wop.
Don't do it to him, Kelly. Lucas Peterson.
Good help. You see the gaps closing very quickly in this RNS
Their
defense.
rotations have been on point right now. Peterson for three. Side of the backboard. Into Dylan Holst. No good. Sam Alamutu with the rebound. Almost has a strip. Kellen. Isolating. Oh my goodness.
Off arm.
Off arm. That's a good call. There. Bill Beal and Caleb Burkett into the game for Edge.
And we are 3 points away from RNS making it a 20-point game, FA. FA, would you have thought coming into this game that RNS was going to beat on Edge by 20?
No. No. In terms of high-end talent combined with length and size, this has amazed
call.
me.
Same call going the other way here. No, you're absolutely right, though. The depth, I think, the depth is what's so astonishing to me for Edge.
We got a timeout here. Edge. 4:28 left in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
As the summer comes to a close, high school season remains a lasting component to a student athlete's pathway. Players who thrive in high school are recruited by prep programs to continue pursuing the next level in a competitive environment. At this stage, North Pole Hoops has identified Canada's top prospects from coast to coast, placing them at programs within the National Preparatory Association. Founded in 2016, this league is quickly emerging as a global destination for the world's elite basketball prospects. Utilizing the exposure arm of North Pole Hoops, comprised of digital marketing, live broadcast, and scouting, NPH acts as a media and marketing partner for the NPA to maximize exposure for our student athletes, helping them gain scholarship opportunities, our ultimate measure of success. Climb the ladder to the next level by joining the North.
We're back. You see Edge huddling up. See if they can make a last couple minute run. Make this game interesting. It's Matt Pennell. Matt Pennell again. Alamutu. Mid-range jumper. My goodness, Sam Alamutu.
And you can only make that shot if you got extreme balance and awesome core strength. The core strength is going to allow you to stabilize, you know, as you get up and put up a clean shot, and that's what Sam Alamutu's
And he
done.
works on that shot. I've seen him go to that mid-range jumper a number of times. You got Edge clearing the bench right now.
Full hockey substitution here. He is not liking what he's seeing. One shy of a 20-point game here with 3:11 to go, or 3:17, sorry.
I don't want to say he's called off his horses, but
I like the decision there from Mateo that time. Find your guard, and you set up, get ready for offense.
there you see Damien Gay encouraging him. He's had a tough start, but he's responded well since then.
For sure, and he's got excellent character and high academic profile as well. He's somebody that I think is going to be huge for these guys next year as well. Got one more year. Him and Sam back next year. They got Fiawi coming back. They got a couple other bodies. Pennell as well. Pennell, sorry. Or sorry, no. Pennell is actually graduating this year. He's been one of the long-term guys.
It's Caleb Swanson-Rogers checking in. That's off. But RJ Jock with the rebound and putback.
Let's see what Edge is going to give him from the bench. These guys don't get a lot of minutes, but this is some time to improve.
Matt Pennell letting it go. He's been cold since that.
I don't like that shot. It's 4 feet away from the three-point line. Like, you can get a better one than that if you're Pennell. It's getting too cute now.
It's a little bit out of his range. Xavier Spencer, RJ Jock. The length on RJ Jock is astounding.
Mm-hmm. Good pass to the corner, and that is exactly so the guys on the Edge's bench should be watching how that play was executed by RNS. They used the high post. In that case, it was Mateo Zagar, just for a touch. Create a tension in the high post, and you get the corner kick.
It's a very simple game.
They're making it harder than it needs to be.
.20 lead here for RNS. 2:11 to go. Here's Spoonhunter there. Telling these guys there's 2 minutes left. Play hard.
Earlier, man, you were asking who's the leader for this Edge squad, and at times it's Spoon. They don't always respond, but that's been the guy.
Sam Alamuti. Off balance layup, doesn't get it to go. Rebound and put back by Mateo Zagar. Earned that one. There's Spoonhunter. He's still talking to his guys.
Yep.
.145 to go. 22-point game here.
Another good one coming up after this. Don't go anywhere.
TBA, CTA.
Hoo-hoo. Some powerhouses.
Powerhouses. So RJ Jock. Bad pass that goes out of bounds. Here, Damian Gay still yelling at his guys.
Coaching all the way to the end, man.
Never satisfied.
That's a big part of the reason that this team is about to be 11-0 on the season. Oh, boy.
That's 2 in a row for Mr. Fifield. Welcome to the party. Look at the RNS bench. Still
playing D, right? Callum Swanton-Rogers, one of my favorite bigs. I think he's got a boatload of potential, man.
2022.
Class of 2022. He's starting to pack on the muscle right now. His body's changed a lot over the course of this season. I love what he's going to be next year and the year after that.
About 45 seconds left. There's Matt Pennell. Looks like he's sizing up another one.
And TBA's looking at the clock right now, looking at the score.
Matt Pennell, short.
I think most of the league is looking at it like, how the heck is RNS 11-0 right now? And nobody seems to find an answer for them. I can tell you where it starts. Toughness. There's nobody tougher than these guys. Look at them. They don't fit the physical profile. You look at them, you don't expect. They go down to Florida, they come back 3-0. Coaches from Wagner, coaches from Stetson, Hofstra, everyone's looking around at each other like, who are these guys? Where'd they come from? It's RNS, baby. It's the Riverhawks. A perfect season.
Tough. Shui holds it. RNS with a convincing win over Edge as they remain undefeated. I'm Efe Ashaka, joined by Elias Spate. Elias will be right back for TBA versus CTA. Stay with us.